Hey everyone, this is Connie with Constantly Stamping. Today I'm going to teach you how to make this cute little tom turkey just in time for Thanksgiving. So let's get started. Let's set him aside. First thing you're going to need is two circles that are approximately 2.5 inches from side to side. You can use the circle number 2 die. It's the largest circle on the die, or you could use your circle scissors, but it just needs to be approximately 2.5 inches. You're also going to need, I cut these from chocolate chip. You're going to need 5 scallop circles cut in chocolate chip, and then you're going to need to to stamp using the petal stamp from the Sweet Centers stamp set in the new mini catalog. And what you're going to stamp once in ruby red, 2 in really rust, and 2 in summer sun. And let's get started with that, and I'll show you what I did. Now here I've just went ahead and I stamped 3 of my my petals, and I don't like to cut, and you're going to need to leave some excess anyway. So I'm going to use my wide oval punch and show you a little trick. Now it's kind of hard to see thinking on camera, but I'm going to do my best. If you hold this at just the right angle, let's see if I can get it just right. You have to turn it. There, we just about have it. A little tricky to do on camera. Let's see if I can get it, because I really want you to see how to do this. You can do this by hand, but it's much faster and cleaner. And I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to show you how to finish this. I'm going to take a sticky note, and this is the sticky part. I'm going to put the already punched piece on my sticky note. Then I'm going to actually put this back into my punch, and I'm going to turn it somewhat the other direction until looks like I've got an equal distance around. There we go. And just put that aside, and when I'm finished, I have a pretty darn good edge around my stamped image. Now if there's a little piece right here that needs a little work, you can just take a sanding block and sand that down. Okay, now I already have all 5 of those stamped and ready to go. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare your scallop circles. And for your scallop circles, you're going to turn one scallop up, count that scallop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bend that up. Then you're going to take your 1 3/4 inch punch. Hope you can see this. Slide that in, and there where you have turned up those scallops, so I can do a better job of it, you turn those up, kind of grabs your punch exactly where you need it to be. And there you have it. That's you're going to discard that piece, and then you're going to need 5 of these cut this way. This is going to be your turkey body. So let me get those pulled together, and then we'll start assembling our turkey. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now there's just a few more things I need to show you before we start to assemble our little turkey. First, we're going to need to remove a small section of the tip on these tail feathers. So I'm just going to take my 1 3/4 inch punch and just slide it in there and just nip off a little bit of that. Okay, and then while I have my punch available, I'm going to take a sticky note, and let's see, I'm going to slide this in and punch a 1 3/4 inch circle, and I'm going to use this as my guide. I'm going to put this on one of my 2.5 inch chocolate chip circles, and it doesn't need to be quite center. And I'm just going to put my sweet treat cup on top, and make sure what this does, it allows me to scoot this around, and I'm just going to make sure there's just a little bit of chocolate chip cardstock showing. So when I finish, this is actually going to be the cover for the front of my sweet treat cup. So I'm going to leave this on, and using my punch, I'm going to punch away that circle. Okay, now I'm going to take my sweet treat cup, and I've already put mini glue dots on the front side of this edge. When you receive your sweet treat cups, they actually have adhesive on the back side but not the front. So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to slide this over the front and press down, and that is ready to go. So here's our body. Now we're going to take some additional glue dots. Let's see if I can do this pretty quickly. And we're just going to put them all over. Oh, phooey. Okay, now I'm ready to start assembling my turkey. First I'm going to do the tail feathers. I'm going to start with my two really rough pieces. I'm going to kind of line this up, find the center, and then I'm just going to, just a little above the center marks, I'm just going to put my two really rust pieces. Then I'm going to add my two Summer Sun pieces. And last but not least, I'm going to use, oops, there's not a glue dot right there. I'm going to use my ruby red piece and put that in place. Next, I'm ready to actually start covering that. So I'm going to put my side pieces on. I've already put glue dots on these so that you don't have to stand here and sit here and watch me. And if you have one of these just little excess pieces, just snip those away. Okay, line that up. Well, I did that pretty quickly. You might want to take your time with that. So there's the body. Now we're ready to finish it up. And turn this over. And at this point you want to add your gourmet jelly beans. I am using the Autumn Mix flavor or colors. And I'm just going to put about 12 in there. Of course, you know you'll have to buy at least twice as many than the number that you need so that you can eat some of them. Okay, now there's a small slit right here on the back on this cover, and I'm just going to peel that away. And then before I put this down, I am going to actually use my slit punch. I'm going to reach in here and just a little ways down. I'm going to cut a small slit, and that'll give me, or the person to give it to, something to reach in there and grab to open it with. So now we've done that, I'm just going to cover the back, and the body's complete. Now we have to do is just finish the base. Okay, next thing we're going to do, we're going to, let's put the little beak on. I've cut this out of a small scrap of Summer Sun. And I'm going to put that on with a mini glue dot. Mini glue dot's great. They're a little sticky and hard to work with sometimes, but they're still great. So we're going to find the center, put that down, and then I'm going to take my little wiggly eyes, put those on. Come here, Tom. Okay, and there you have it. Really sweet treat for Thanksgiving.